So in my family, there's nothing like you can't do this. And the phrase we use there as not black child, you can do this. From my family, it says, if you're a Shindume, you have to do that. Yes. You have to be successful. So
in the morning, and this morning we're joined by a very amazing young lady. She goes by the name of Helvi Shindume. She's a local entrepreneur and she's the founder of Women in Agriculture. So it's one of those things that I'm going to also be a part of, so she needs to sign me up quick and fast. And she joins us this morning on our Royal Hustler as she continues to strengthen the recognition of women's contribution in the agricultural sector. Helvi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you? I'm happy to be here.
No. I'm happy to have you because now it means through you I have a farm. You understand? It's only through you that I have a farm. So let's talk about how you got into it. But before that, tell us a little bit about your childhood and how it shaped you to be a woman that is now conquering the agricultural space.
I like the vibe, the agriculture.
Hey.
You need to add spice and vomit to it.
You understand?
So, okay, a little bit about my childhood. So I'm originally from Ohangwena region. So I'm from that region.
Yeah.
Born and raised there. Both my parents are entrepreneurs. So they are business people. Very low educational background, but very highly successful entrepreneurs. I should repeat highly because they've done really well
for themselves.
Yes, considering where they came from, the educational background they have, and really what that environment created for me as a child. It made me grow up in an environment where it's inspiring, very hardworking, and a very humble home. So really, me now growing up there makes me look at my parents and say, if I can come from this, then I'm sure I can become this as well. So it really gave me that person to be very hardworking. So in my family, there's nothing like you can't do this. And the phrase we use there as not black child, you can do this. From my family, it says, if you're a Shindume, you have to do that. You have to be successful. So my childhood really created it somewhat influenced who I am today. And the way we say now who I am today is as if I'm already there.
No. You are where you are and you will go to greater heights.
Yeah.
So looking at your parents and how hardworking they are and having, they're achieving, their dreams and their potential. What was your dream growing up?
Okay, that's very funny.
Okay.
But I think when I was very little, I thought of myself as becoming an artist.
Come on now. That's not funny at all. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but if you see an artist and a farmer now, two different things. So I really grew up, I remember when I was very young, I who's the lady now? Lady May.
Yes.
Actually, she's the one that inspired me that time.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the Lady May, but the older Lady May.
Yeah.
But I think as you grow, there are really certain sparks and fires that come to you and that pushes you that this is where you have to go. This is your career. And that is agriculture now. And me becoming a farmer, it was really just me also listening to my voice to really what it is that the power, the fire that was pushing me to become who I really wanted to be. And that is being a farmer.
I'm telling you, speaking about, the fire that just gave birth to this magnanimous woman that you are. I want to touch on that and how you got into agriculture. But first, Sierra with 1 2 Step.
2 Step. I love it. 1 2 Step. Everybody now 2 Step.
99 FM, your inspiration station. Sierra saying 1 2 Step, and Helvi was just telling us earlier that she actually wanted to become an artist. Did you do some moves like Sierra did?
I did.
1 2 Step.
I'm not the best dancer, but I can move.
All right. Now, I want us to pick up right where we left off, how beautifully you grew up and, the saying in your home where if you are a Shindume, you have to do it. There's no two ways about it. How did you find yourself in the agricultural space and being able to establish women in agriculture?
Okay, so if you look at me, I'm not really a typical farm
No,
girl.
not even. Not even. You're too glorious for that. It's just like, not to say that, farm girls are not glorious,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're more towny. So I'm wondering, how did this even begin?
I know, because in my career only started when I went to university.
Okay.
Yes. From secondary school, agriculture was like the best subject. I would get my A plus.
Yes.
But with mathematics, I would get my U's and all of it. So when I got to university, I was like, okay, so if this is a subject that I love so much, I enjoy, and I do so well,
Yeah.
why not just make it a lifetime career? And so I went to university, which is NAST. Did a bachelor's degree in agriculture, and then also now interacting with different women in the sector, them talking to me about the challenges, the opportunities, what gaps are in the agricultural sector, and being a woman in the agricultural sector really then motivated me, and to say, okay, if there's this certain gap of women in the agricultural space facing certain challenges, what is it then that we can do? We need to fill up the gap.
Of course.
Yes, and so that's how I thought of really mobilizing and organizing women to come together so that we can support, uplift, really just empower each other, and also just collaborate. Because I realize now we are moving into a male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
So how then can we best
help one another?
Yes, which is just through collaboration and
Yeah.
really coming together, speaking. Really, it's just a collaboration.
And I think the best thing about it is just networking with one another. You know what I
Yes.
mean? That's such a good thing.
Yes.
Finally, how can one get involved to make use of your services? And there's a girl out there says, also me, I want to get into the agriculture space. I don't know what, I don't know how. But if you have a woman and we're supporting one another, also me, man, Helvi, also me.
I want to be a super power farm woman.
Yes, planting seeds literally. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you can go on our website. So it's www.womeninagriculture.com. We are also on various social media pages, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find us there as Women in Agriculture Namibia. And then you can also give us an email, which is info@womeninagriculturenamibia.com.
Yeah. So that website again is www.womeninagriculture, not agriculture Namibia, or it's just womeninagriculture.com.
Womeninagriculturenamibia.com.
I see. Well, thank you so much. And listen, like I said, I have a thumb. Through you, I'm part and parcel. Also me, I will be attending meetings. I have my bag of things that I need to plant. We're going to take over and make sure that we put, women in agriculture on the map, and we contribute really to the agricultural space, Thank you for coming and just for being amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
That was Helvi Shindume, my Farmer Plus One. You know what I mean? She's a local entrepreneur and founder of Women in Agriculture, and she joined us this morning on Royal Hustler. The website again is www.womeninagriculturenamibia.com. That's www.womeninagriculturenamibia.com.